the finest question I've been asked today by anybody.
Wow.
From Hammond, you idiot. What MotorTrend Car of the Year winners throughout history are the most and least deserving? I'm going to pull up a list because MotorTrend Car of the Year, and by the way, I love and respect MotorTrend as a publication. I truly do. They generally have a tendency to award Car of the Year to some of the worst cars you could imagine. I'll give you some examples. In 2001, the esteemed Chrysler PT Cruiser.
That one I support. That's
in 2002,
a big deal.
The esteemed Ford Thunderbird, which I believe they sold 47 of and lasted for one generation. The 2007 Toyota Camry, a notable redesign for the car.
It had that blue HVAC dial background.
The 1997 Chevy Malibu.
It was, that's bad.
That was exaggeratedly bad. The 2012 Volkswagen Passat. Notably terrible car.
New mid-size sedan.
The 2017 Chevy Bolt EV. There was hype around that car for an afternoon. This is almost reads like a list. 2000, the Lincoln LS. It almost reads like a list of the biggest automotive failures in the last 25 years.
Can I say two things? First of all, 2023 was the G90 Genesis.
Well, okay, so what happened in recent years, to be perfectly fair to MotorTrend, is that new cars have stopped coming out, and so they've basically just awarded it to any new car.
But they have awarded the 2025 one already.
It went to the E-Class.
Yeah, 2025. It's January.
Well,
there are still 2025 model year cars coming out.
We're looking ahead.
The Malibu is, the 1995.
I want to be clear also about one thing with MotorTrend Car of the Year.
The Chrysler Cirrus.
I want to be clear. Yeah, the Cloud Cars one. I want to be clear also with one important thing about MotorTrend Car of the Year. Until 2000, they split American Car of the Year and Import Car of the Year, and they did that because they knew that if they let them all compete, American cars would never win. So Car of the Year was an American car, and then there was Import Car of the Year, which was different. Now they combined them for 2001. And the winner of that esteemed year was the PT Cruiser, followed by the Thunderbird. It wasn't until 03 that an import won. I will never forget when they awarded it to the 03 Infiniti G35, which was correct.
Yep.
Perhaps their only correct award.
Well, 1995, I just thought the F50 was better than
No, they have
a price cut. They won't award it to cars like that.
Which, by the way, is a lot of cars now.
The import car of the year, by the way, wasn't exactly better. Some of their choices.
You know what? That's almost like a cash for clunkers list is kind of what that feels like, to be honest with you.
Oh man. First off, in Import Car of the Year, they didn't award it for many years throughout the 70s. They just didn't feel it was necessary. The new Beetle won in 99. That was an esteemed automobile.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I stand by all of these. Just that seems reasonable.
The imports are better, but they're almost all sports cars. Julia won in 18, by the way. There's another.
For some reason, what I find interesting is sometimes they want to change their minds. For example, in 1985, the GTI was the car of the year because it was built at Volkswagen Pennsylvania plant. But in 94, the Accord was the import car of the year, but it was built in Ohio.
Right. Look, there are some interesting cars on this list. Almost all of them are bad. The 2010 Ford Fusion, wasn't that just a facelift?
No, it was.
Wasn't that just the facelifted first-gen Fusion? But they've awarded it to the E-Class twice in the last 5 years.
It was the facelift.
It was the facelift,
which was a good facelift.
It was a good
facelift. Looked like a razor in the front.
They put Gallardo wheels on it. Remember that? Pull up the 2010 Fusion. Let's look at the Gallardo wheels.
Also,
anyway,
look
the
at
the answer to the question asked by Hammond, you idiot, is
2010.
There was never a most deserving. There have been many least deserving. I will say I am proud that in 13 they gave it to the Model S, which was the right choice.
That's a good-looking car.
Pull up the Gallardo wheels.
It is a great-looking car.
That's the Gallardo wheels right there. That's that gray one.
That one, yeah.
Look at that. Look at those Gallardo wheels.
They are Gallardo wheels. I don't even. We all agree.
No, not too many pictures.
There it is.
Hard to find a good photo, but
that's it.
Yep.
Gallardo wheels.
Okay. Anyway,
the 300M in 1988 was obviously the winner.
I mean, just bad.
The Lincoln LS was good when it came
after
out.
Bad award.